Hello and welcome to 10 Minute Takes. This is the show where we like to give you our rating first, and then we talk about the things that we did and did not like about the show we just watched. Today's show is Homecoming. It's an Amazon Prime original starring Julia Roberts. So Sam, are you ready to give Homecoming a rating?
Yes.
Our rating is either I loved it, liked it, it's okay. The reason why we don't have didn't like it is because if we didn't like a show and we were watching it, we wouldn't finish it, and therefore we wouldn't do a review on it.
We have a really hard time finishing shows we don't really care for.
Yeah. So if you want to know if there's a show that we started that we didn't finish, or if you're going to be curious if we're going to do a review on, ask us in the comments. We'll let you know. If we say, yeah, we started it and we didn't do a review, didn't like it. Sorry. Okay. So Homecoming. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Loved it. Did you say liked it?
Yes.
No. That's okay. I understand. The show is weird.
I'm not going to go through this again.
The show is weird and strange, but I absolutely loved it for its strangeness. Now, with that said, let's just get into the talk. Let's get into the discussion of Homecoming.
Don't put your finger in my face.
So, Homecoming. We're going to try and keep this one short because, in my opinion, the less you know about the show going into it, the more you're going to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. So, I want to be vague about the things that we talk about. I don't want to talk about any story elements past the first 2 episodes. It is a 10-episode series. Each episode is 30 minutes long. Now, with that said, Sam, how would you describe Homecoming to somebody that is curious about it but doesn't know anything about it?
This is about a therapist who works at a facility where they help soldiers who are coming home from Iraq trying to transition into civilian life.
Yes, and the main crux of this show is that something has happened. We don't know what's happened. It's sort of a mystery thriller. And the whole pushing force of the show that keeps you invested in watching it is what happened and how did the characters go from where we're watching them to where they're at now. So the show has 2 timelines, and the 2 timelines are intercut together throughout the season. So we have Julia Roberts' character while she's helping the soldiers transition from soldier life to civilian life. And then the other storyline is Julia Roberts post this facility. Something's happened. We don't know what's happened. Something happened that got her from that facility to her current day, where she's a waitress. Mm-hmm. I feel like part of the weirdness of the show, and I feel like it's going to be sort of a hurdle for some people to get into it, is that the current day footage, Julia Roberts as the waitress, it's told in a square format. So there's black bars on the left and right side of the screen. It's kind of jarring. It's super strange.
Like 1996?
Yeah, it's old school 90s, 80s television format. It's super weird, and they intercut that with the past timeline, and the past timeline is full screen.
That's not why I liked it, though. I mean,
but that's part of the reasons why I liked it.
I loved it.
Yes, why I loved it, because of the technical aspects, and there's a reason why they cramp the screen like that. And
I understand why they do it.
And the actual reasoning, and like the reveal of the actual I don't want to get too much into it. Like, again, I want to avoid spoilers, but there's a reason behind it, and the reveal of the reasoning, like, I kind of figured it was going where it was going, but I felt the execution of what they did was fantastic. I absolutely loved the execution when they actually revealed the whole thing of why they were doing what they were doing. Now, with that said, what did you think of the performances in the show? I haven't seen Julia Roberts in a long time. This is the first film that I've seen her in, or the show.
I'm used to seeing Julia Roberts in a very different kind of role. My Best Friend's Wedding, Pretty Woman. I mean, she's a classic.
Yeah.
And I think she's just making an amazing comeback, and just not even making a comeback, because she's always been there and she's always made great movies, but her movies haven't been haven't really seen her in something quite as intense as this in a very long time. And I think Julia Roberts' character in this was gripping.
Yeah, she's really good. The other thing that I wanted to touch on real quick is that one of the other reasons I liked it a lot, because it's done by the same crew that did Mr. Robot. So the same group of guys that created, wrote, directed Mr. Robot did this show. Mr. Robot has a weirdness to it that I absolutely love.
Yes.
And they applied that weirdness to this. It's in their camera angles, the way they edit, the way they like their scenes.
The characters, the way the characters are portrayed are very different.
The way they talk, the pacing. It's very unsettling in a way. But it's unsettling in a manner that I like a lot. Now, one other aspect that I absolutely loved about the show is the music. The music brought me back to like the old school, like the Twilight Zone, like the old black and white Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Episodes, like the music's big, it's brash, it's in your face. When the music's there, you know it's there, but it's not distracting for me when it's there. It is enhancing the weirdness and the unsettlingness of the show. So when something weird's going on and something unsettling, like the picture looks unsettling, the interactions are unsettling, and the music itself is unsettling. It just worked to great effect for me.
You were very into it. I really liked it. I liked the acting. I liked the mystery of the show. It was definitely something that I was interested in the entire time. I don't know why I didn't give it a love it. I just really liked it. And I'm looking forward to see what they do with season 2, but it's definitely one to watch because it has a really nice mystery component to the whole story and like a thrilling kind of movie or TV show. Yeah.
But I feel like people that are into something a little bit more out there will appreciate this.
A little more artsy and people who really pay attention to details in TV shows.
Yeah, I don't want to get too far into it because all right, I'm just going to cut it off there. Absolutely love this show. Highly recommend it. I don't want to go too far into the plot because, again, this is one of the shows, the less you know about it going into it, the better. We didn't discuss anything beyond what you figure out in the first 2 episodes. Like I said, super easy to binge this if you're into it.
Even if you're not, like, super into it, super easy.
And I'll just wrap it up saying this is one of my favorite shows of this year. I loved this show.
Really?
I can't wait for the second season. Like, if you're going to sit me down and be like, hey, you can watch Homecoming, you can watch The Haunting of Hill House, I actually might watch Homecoming again before I watch The Haunting of Hill House.
No, you're going to watch The Haunting of Hill House because I want to. That's not going to happen.
That's it for me.
All
right. Thank you for watching this episode of 10 Minute Takes. That was our take on Homecoming. Absolutely loved that show. Sam liked it. I loved it a little bit more. I just think the weirdness of it resonated with me a lot more because I kind of like weird stuff from time to time. But anyways, like and subscribe if you liked this video and you want to keep up with all of our future videos. We're seeing Bumblebee next weekend. Not sure if we'll be able to do the review for it. I got to check for the embargo on that one. Not sure what else comes out next weekend.
Not a whole lot is coming out.
But December 5th comes Wonderful Mrs. Maisel?
December 5th, yeah. Next Friday.
We'll do that next weekend. So we'll definitely have Wonderful Mrs. Maisel next weekend. And if we can do Bumblebee, we'll also do Bumblebee next weekend. That's it for us. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more and keep up. I think I've said that already. But oh well. Okay. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.